Working out through the New Testament, episode 21. This is the devotional where we are reading our way through the New Testament, and then we follow the scripture reading with a workout of the day. By doing this, it gives us a private time to reflect on our scripture reading, to think about the principles and the truth that is taught in it, and to try to examine ways that we can apply it in our personal lives, while we are also doing a little workout to build up our bodies as well. So it challenges our minds, it challenges our spirits, it challenges our bodies. It's a win-win-win situation here. And so for those of you that are following along, episode 21 is picking up where we left off from episode 20, and that is in Matthew chapter 18. So the scripture reading for today is just the rest of chapter 18. We split this one in half because I just didn't want to try to cram it all into one video. And so for this second half of chapter 18, the word of the day that I was thinking about while I was doing my workout and trying to think about ways that I could better myself in this principle, this word of the day, this is what it is. It's minding your own business means minding how your business affects others. Minding your own business means minding how your business affects others. And so what I mean by this is I look at the rest of this chapter. And the rest of this chapter is all about personal interactions and how our interactions with one another can influence and affect one another. The big one is temptations. Are we causing others to sin by tempting them? But then we also see forgiveness as well. How do acts of forgiveness affect other people? How does others forgiving us affect us, but how does our act of forgiveness affect other people as well? When they do wrong against us, this chapter teaches us the correct way to go and have that corrected, and to take that issue where we feel wronged, take that and present it to them, and the relationship that can be built up by that. But the big one is temptation. Woe to the one by whom temptation comes. That means that even if we aren't the one that directly does a sin, call it lusting after someone else, call it being covetousness, call it being greedy or coveting, there we go, what someone else has. Call it being prideful, anything. Having materialistic mindset, loving the world, any sin that you can imagine. Being angry, having that deep-rooted anger that causes us to fail to love one another. Even if I don't personally directly do that myself, if I cause someone else to sin by tempting them with a sin, then I will be held accountable for that. Then God will punish me for that if I don't correct it. And so that's kind of a foreign concept in American society because, our most cherished value in this country is our freedom. It's our freedom to live as we please, so long as we don't break the common laws that govern us and that keep our society growing and relatively peaceful so that we can all cooperate in at least a forward direction. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying our values of freedom have proven to build a very strong country. And we pride ourselves on this freedom. But sometimes we take this freedom to mean a liberty to do whatever we please, neglecting how our actions could affect others. And so if I do something that's going to cause harm to someone else, maybe I should think twice about it, right? Well, let's apply that in a spiritual sense. If my behavior is tempting someone else to sin, then maybe I shouldn't be doing that action. And I'll let you apply that principle in your life and think about the types of sins that this concept might apply to, about how your behavior could actually cause someone else to sin. And if it does, you might be held responsible for that if you don't go to that person and try to correct it and make it right. So, again, word of the day. When minding your own business means minding how your business affects others. So the challenge for us is to be considerate of other people and to just pause when we interact with one another just for a brief second to consider, how are my words and my behaviors, how will they impact those around me? Will it cause them to stumble in this physical world, but will it cause them to stumble spiritually as well? So that is our challenge presented to us in these passages. Okay, so for the workout of the day, boy, it's chest day. I love chest day. So what that means for the current workout we're doing, for those of you that have been following along, that means 8 rounds of a quarter-mile sprint, followed by, we're upping it again, 45 hand-release push-ups. Let me tell you, this one was challenging. All right, I was really hurting after this one. This one really pushed me. So hopefully you guys have been progressing, that are doing these workouts, and you guys are getting stronger and you're seeing the benefits of this. I know that I am. I could not have done this a few weeks ago. I could not have done 8 rounds of 45 hand release push-ups, but I was able to knock it out. I had to take a few breaks here and there. I'm not saying I did all of them continuous 45 nonstop every single round, but I was able to get all the reps in, and I could not have done that a few weeks ago. So hopefully you guys are being built up physically. Hopefully you guys are being built up mentally and spiritually as well. So you guys, as always, keep the faith, keep the fit, and God bless. See you next time.